Alrighty then. There's a rumor going out there saying that Al Haymon and PBC are not putting up any money for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Now, I would assume maybe Showtime, the Zone, and Golden Boy putting all the money up, but I heard that he ain't putting no money up for the fight. I heard in there, it sounded about right because they said they ain't got no money left. That's the rumor that, the money then ran out. I mean, and you hear the rumors that um that the networks was paying the fighters purses, you know, and it wasn't coming from him. It was coming from the network. So I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta understand, where all that money went. And a lot of people who know the ins and outs of boxing a little bit, know who work with PBC. I just spoke to a lot of different people, and they say this is the biggest finesse in boxing history. And you hear stories of Leon Muhammad, warning Floyd Mayweather about Al Haymon, about Don King, about Al Haymon, telling him he need to get ownerships of fighters, and Floyd don't have no ownership of none of the fighters. He's just an investor. But like most of PBC fighters are just investors. They're just investors. Sometimes you hear allegedly they get paid in stock. What the PBC stock worth? If the company that allegedly, and I'm gonna use allegedly, got the bill 1.5 billion from one of them, you know, they defunct. You know what I'm saying? Come on, how much can that stock be worth? It's a finesse move. And if he got Golden Boy, Showtime, the Zone to put all the money, if Golden Boy and the Zone putting all the money up, the fight should be exclusively on the Zone. But then you ask, what's stopping Gervonta Davis from just going to the Zone and taking the offer? His loyalty to Al Haymon. They talking about his contract was up with Al. He chose to stay, so be it. Maybe it never was up. But apparently he ain't putting no money up from his side. He probably was strictly an advisor in this situation and advising Gervonta Davis, to make sure the deal was right. And he probably obviously got an invested interest in that contract too. So if they everybody else putting up the money or the network's putting up the money, Al ain't got to put nothing up in there. Come on. He was trying to talk him out of not fighting Ryan Garcia. And it's something that Gervonta Davis said he really wanted to do. You heard through the grapevine. He really wanted to fight Ryan Garcia. Allegedly Al flew him out to LA. They talked about it and they got it done. Now you can ask why that didn't happen, with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Hey, ain't no Oscar De La Hoya or the Zone behind Terrence Crawford to front the bill. It ain't. Ain't nobody to front the bill. And it was a finesse move. They tell you leave Bob Arum, you can make the fight. Oh, now you ain't got nobody like Bob Arum to make the fight. Oh, man, you need somebody like Bob Arum to show you what to do. All it was is the great dummy mission. That's all it was a dummy mission. Where they know they can beat Ryan Garcia. That's the difference. They know they can beat Ryan Garcia. That's the difference. They know they can beat Ryan Garcia. They don't think they can beat Terrence Crawford. And that's the truth. And that's the truth. But at the same time, I mean, if you ain't got the money, you ain't got the money. If they apparently Ryan and Oscar and them really wanted to fight. They really, if I'm putting money, if all the money getting put up from the zone and everybody else, why I need to put Al Haymon in there for? I'm pretty sure Espinoza was trying to get. I'm pretty sure Espinoza was trying to get Gervonta to just be exclusively with Showtime. Pretty sure of it. Pretty sure of it. Pretty sure of it. But so I don't know who controlling the event, or is it on the zone side of thing they controlling the event? If it's Showtime controlling the event, who knows? But if maybe Allen Showtime ain't putting no money. If he made a deal in place with the zone and Golden Boy pull all the money up, I mean, another great finesse. If you want something bad enough, if you want something bad enough, you gonna go leaps and bounds to get it. It's called negotiation. But it sounds like that money funny. They can't tell you what date. They can't tell you what date. Benavidez' plan is. They talking about they signed the deal, and it ain't no venue, and ain't no date. None of that. That shit sound like it's operating, like a business that's about to go out of business. That's what it sounds like. You don't know what hours they open no more. None of that. Now you hearing they ain't got no money. Now you hearing that, Allen them ain't putting no money up for the Gervonta Davis fight. You just like, but shit, they putting the whole Gervonta Davis fight up in January, right? It ain't nobody even talking about it. The press conference was bootleg. The Charlo Tim Zoo press conference was bootleg. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a bit is going out of business. Where they took a lot of the clothes or stock in there, and they just sold it to other companies and other entities, and everything there is like 90% off that they couldn't sell to other companies, and it's 90% off, and then it's about to close. The day before it's about to close, it's 98% off, and that's what it's looking like. And Lord don't know why people still reeing up with Al Haymon and signing with Al Haymon and what type of dreams they selling. To me, I'm starting to think people get with Al Haymon because they don't want to fight nobody. That look like the only benefit. The only major benefit that I see. Not saying there ain't other major benefits, but it look like they just don't want to fight nobody. That's what it's starting to look like to me. Like they just don't simply want to fight nobody. But I heard Tank really pushed for the RyanGarcia fight. Now Haymon made it happen. Al Haymon probably was like, I want that shit. We want everything inside house, but you want to go do it? We hash out a deal, and once we hash out this deal, I ain't putting no money up for that shit because I don't want that fight. You go over there and lose, that's on you. We have Showtime there to protect you, help you out with this, that, and the third, but go do what you want to do. And that show, Tank can do what he want to do, Adrian can do what he want to do. If Earl, this big star, Deontay can do what he want to do and go against Al Will and fight Tyson Fury, then why can't Errol Spence? Because he don't. He just told you, I'm never going against Al Haymon. He my daddy. He my pappy. And I'm Jamel pappy. He can't go against what I say. He can't fight Terrence Crawford. Next thing you know, Jamel hurt his hand. Come on, man. You couldn't write this book. You couldn't write this book. All the Showtime fights getting pushed. Watch Caleb playing. Oh, I hurt my pinky toe. The fight pushed back to 2024. Oh, watch. 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 So, but obviously something going over there. People was yelling and screaming and saying that yelling, screaming, saying, I told y'all PBC wasn't going out of business, and I told you they wasn't going out of business, and I told you, and what they got right now. The Spence fight pushed back to the middle of next year. The Charlo fight pushed back to Lord knows who win. No February fight, just Tank Davis in the tune-up in January. In March, supposed Plant Benavidez fight, supposed to be a big pay-per-view. We ain't heard nothing about it. We ain't heard nothing about it. But that's all I got, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know in the comment section. Find me everywhere by hitting the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Peace.